Can fold equity turn a losing poker hand into a win? Imagine holding a hand that looks like a total loser at first glance. You're behind in the hand, and it seems like you're destined to lose at showdown. But then you ask yourself, can I do something to change that? The answer lies in a concept called fold equity. Fold equity is the extra value you gain when your opponent decides to fold to your bet or raise. It's like winning the pot without even having the best hand at showdown. Think about it this way. Even if your hand has less than a 50% chance to win if everyone sees the showdown, you can still come out ahead by making your opponent fold. When you bet or raise, you're putting pressure on them. If they fold, you win the pot immediately. That's where fold equity comes into play. It's calculated by estimating how often your opponent will fold and how strong their hand is when they do. For example, if your opponent has a 30% chance to win if called, but they fold 70% of the time to your bet, your fold equity is 70% times 30%, which equals about 21%. Now, add that to your hand's actual chance of winning at showdown. If your hand has a 70% chance to win if called, and your fold equity adds another 21%, your overall chance of winning the pot becomes 91%. That means betting with a hand that's not the best can still be profitable because of fold equity. It's especially useful when you're semi-bluffing, meaning you're betting with a drawing hand like a flush or straight draw that isn't made yet but has potential. By applying pressure, you can win the pot right away or improve your hand if your opponent calls. Your ability to use fold equity depends a lot on how well you read your opponent. If they tend to fold often, your chances of winning without showdown increase. The size of your bet also matters. If you bet too small, you might not get enough folds. If you bet too large, it might not be profitable unless your opponent is very likely to fold. Finding the right balance is key. In tournament play, fold equity becomes even more important for players with short stacks. When you're low on chips, your best shot at survival and building your stack is to make your opponents fold. As the game progresses and stacks change, your fold equity will fluctuate. So, can fold equity turn a losing hand into a winning one? Absolutely. It's about adding the chance that your opponent will fold to your raw hand strength. When used correctly, fold equity can make a hand that looks weak into a winning play. Understanding this concept is a big step toward becoming a smarter, more successful poker player.